Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make one for the freezer. I'm so busy in the kitchen. I'm doing a lot of canning and the videos are going to be coming up real shortly, but I thought I would share with you today my penny pinching lasagna. You know, what are the most expensive ingredients in lasagna? For me, it's ricotta cheese and it's ground beef. Now, cheese can be expensive too, but I do get it really cheap at the discount grocery store. So I got this whole big bag for $4. Beef is so expensive. Well, today on the penny pinching lasagna, we're substituting ground beef for some of this. So what is this? It's zucchini. I'm going to share with you how I make this. It's a family tradition of mine. My children loved it because they really didn't taste the zucchini. And I'll show you how I put it together. It's really simple. You know, in a busy summer day, when you don't really want to take a lot of time to cook, things like this are really great to put together. It also freezes really well. The only thing you have to put in consideration is the zucchini does give more moisture when you're cooking it, so some of the water will evaporate out of it. But I'll show you how I do it. Perfect way to make a meal because I've had 2 different quarts of spaghetti sauce, neither of these sealed, and so I have to use them up. And I have all this zucchini, and it's a lot of zucchini, and you run out of ideas. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take some of our coconut spray. This I got at the Dollar Tree. I will not be buying it again because I do not like aerosol. But I got this a long time ago, and I really want to use it up. What we do is add a layer of sauce. And then we're going to go ahead and use our lasagna noodles. So many times I make food and it's not from a recipe. It's just things that I put together. So we're going to go ahead and put these lasagna noodles in. I do not parboil the lasagna. As you know, they make the oven-ready lasagna noodles now. That is such a blessing. The lasagna noodles I got at Wise Market and I only paid $1.29 for it. But Dollar Tree has them for $1. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some zucchini. Add a layer of cheese. The zucchini is replacing all of the meat. Now, you can have ground beef to this if you choose to, but for our family, this is a way to have lasagna and not have that expense. We're going to go ahead and we're going to layer it all over again. And I always pat down just a little bit so I can fit more food into our pan. This is a small pan. And I try not to double layer the noodles that much. Okay, now this sauce is used up. This sauce came a long time ago. I had it frozen. This came with a pizza mix. So we're going to use this up as well. What I totally like about casseroles is how you can just use up all kinds of bits and pieces of things. And this sauce is really, really thick. My spaghetti and pizza sauce always tends to be a little thinner. The rest of the zucchini I will probably just throw in the freezer or I will dehydrate it. We're coming at the end of my garden year. Oh my goodness, what a year it's been. I really did well with my garden this year. In the beginning it was up to a rough start, but now things are really coming in production. I have lots of carrots and I'll be doing videos on that, but the ground is just too hard. I can't dig up the carrots. Alright, so can we do another layer? That's going to be a challenge of mine. I think I'm not going to do another layer. I think I'm going to keep it just like this. So there you go. Now I'm not going to show a full video of making it again, but I'm just going to share with you when you make a casserole, you can make 2 of them and put one in the freezer. Now I'm going to bake this and put it in the freezer. I'm not going to put it in the freezer raw simply because the noodles I think would tend to get mushy. So we're going to just make this casserole the same as the other one and use up all this. I really wasn't going to do it this way, but I thought, you know what? Why not just make another one, because I have all of the things you need to make it. Let me go ahead and use this too. Daughters come up every single week. We only live a few miles apart, but every week we have a day that it's a girls' day out. And so I will use this casserole for that. So this is going to be a very small casserole, but it's going to be very good as well. If you pair this with a salad and bread, if you pair this with a salad and you pair it with garlic bread, this is a full meal. So this is a smaller one. It doesn't have as much in it because I'm running out of my supplies here, but as you can see, I made 2 of them. So let's put this in the oven, and I put it in about 350 for about a half an hour to 45 minutes. I'll pull it out of the oven and I'll show you what it looks like and give it a taste test. Time for a little bit of a tea break. So I'm going to share with you now, while we're waiting for our lasagna to get finished in the oven, I want to share with you how I'm going to incorporate a lot of my canning videos. So this is the situation I have. I have a lot of canning videos coming up. But if I throw them into a regular video, let's say like one today, it gets lost and people can't search for it. A lot of my videos are searchable videos. In other words, I share with you how to make spaghetti sauce, how to can V8 juice, how to can tomato juice. Lots of canning videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sometimes have a second video. And the reason why I have a second video is simply because it's easy for people to search and find what they're looking for. I admit a lot of people have been asking me, hey, where do you find this and where do I find that? And I can't even find it because it's so hidden in all of these videos that I make. So what I'm going to do is have 2 videos. I'm going to have 2 videos one day, and that will be 2 separate different videos. Today I may later on have a video on canning. Right now I have a folder of about 7 videos of canning that I really need to get out to all of you. But I realize canning isn't for everyone. Neither is the cooking. So I'm going to separate everything just to make life a little easier on all of us. And I hope that way you're able to find what you're looking for. 80% of my videos are how-to videos, and I touch on hundreds of different subjects. Anywhere from making candles to making soap to canning, lots of canning recipes, to homesteading. And so I really want to make things so much easier for all of you, and it's easier for me as well. So like I have a whole bunch of DIY making your own different kinds of cleaners that are organic in nature. I don't know where to put those videos because I don't want to throw them into my cooking videos. So there's going to be a lot of second videos that may be 5 minutes or 6 minutes long, and that is just to help all of you out. So I took a little break, but right now I'm going to go and start canning some of my tomato juice. I have a lot more salsa to make. How about my zucchini relish? My red beets that I'm canning. You haven't seen any of those videos this year. Whew. They're coming out to you, I promise. One day at a time, Tessie. One day at a time. Here you go. That's what it looks like after it's baked. Let me get some out and I'll give it a taste test. I'm in the middle of editing this video, and I just wanted to share with you what it looks like. Zucchini cut up in little pieces like this makes it really good. It is delicious. This is something that you guys make all the time, or maybe this is something you never heard of. Either way, let me know in the comments below. Have you ever made this? If not, give it a try and let me know an update, because I think your family's going to enjoy it. It's just another way to use some zucchini when you have a lot of it. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And later on today, there's going to be a video coming out of my zucchini relish, because this time of the year, it's all about zucchini. Bye, guys. Bye. And don't forget, if you like Cheat Meal Mondays, I have over 2 years of videos on Cheat Meal Monday in this playlist right here. See you guys.